Was $10 million in taxpayer money improperly used for political purposes? That is the question facing intense scrutiny right now about a state program meant to help people in need.
Yeah, First Lady Casey DeSantis' Hope Florida program has been under a microscope for weeks, and today House lawmakers suggest their probe is over for now. And political reporter Aaron Parsegian joining us right here on the desk. You followed this closely, Aaron. What has happened today?
Well, the House committee who's been investigating Hope Florida and the $10 million donation they got from a settlement were supposed to have a several hours long hearing this morning. Instead, that hearing lasted just about 10 minutes.
They both, minutes prior to this meeting, declined our invitation.
The leaders of two nonprofits who received $5 million grants from Hope Florida Foundation last October, declining to appear in front of state lawmakers, looking into why around the same time they transferred millions to a political committee fighting against a proposed constitutional amendment.
There's no question that these were Medicaid funds steered by the governor's chief of staff through secret and clandestine actions to his own political committee.
State Rep Alex Andrade, who's been heading the legislature's probe into the $10 million Hope Florida received alongside a state Medicaid settlement, making bombshell claims against now Attorney General James Othmeyer and Hope Florida Foundation's lawyer.
While I'm firmly convinced that James Othmeyer and Jeff Aaron engaged in a conspiracy to commit money laundering and wire fraud, and that several parties played a role in the misuse of $10 million in Medicaid funds, we as legislators will not be the ones making the ultimate charging decisions.
Othmeyer this week denied any involvement in the settlement negotiation, the pair accusing Andrade of making baseless, defamatory comments.
I was not involved in the settlement negotiations related to the Hope Florida contribution. And looking at it, everything looks legal.
At the same time, facing scrutiny, the governor and first lady have been highlighting the work of Hope Florida. At a stop in St. Augustine, DeSantis continued to slam what he calls a smear campaign with no merit, citing this letter from ACA, where the agency says the donation to Hope Florida was not illegal nor comprised of Medicaid funds.
Some of these people, view it as a way to attack the First Lady and all the great things she's done because they view her as a threat. So that's what's motivating this.
House lawmakers ending that hearing today with Andrade saying the feds should investigate this. In the meantime, what the DeSantises have been fighting for, a bill to enshrine the Hope Florida program in state law, has been stalled. Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.